Tay Thompson came to Britain when he was 5. His parents are British citizens and he thought he was too. But when he was 17, he committed a drugs-related offence. He says he was groomed by a gang and was later jailed for 15 months. Then he got caught up in a battle with immigration authorities, spending months at a time in detention centres unable to work. Al Jazeera spoke to him shortly before he was due to be deported to Jamaica, where he was born.
I feel like I'm stuck in a loophole and I ain't got no power. I feel useless and there's nothing I can do, to be honest, because I've been here since I was 5 years old and I don't have nobody in Jamaica to go to. So I'm just stressed, to be honest.
In the end, Tay and many others like him were taken off the passenger list after campaigners won a legal challenge. A judge ruled people in detention centres near Heathrow Airport should not be deported because they hadn't had mobile phone coverage, so couldn't contact lawyers. Eventually, the flight to Jamaica left with fewer than half the intended number on board.
These are all foreign national offenders that are guilty of crimes that have led to sentences of at least 12 months or more. And this includes crimes such as manslaughter, rape, dealing in Class A drugs. And it is absolutely right that if you are a foreign national offender, once you have served your sentence in the UK, that we deport you.
Much of that's disputed by charities who work with some of the thousands of victims of Britain's Windrush scandal. Because of administrative changes in the last decade, people from former colonies who were entitled to British citizenship were deprived of healthcare and the right to work, and even deported. Now campaigners say the government's failing to learn the right lessons.
People that have been here since they were very young are, to all intents and purposes, British. And that's what government is not quite ready to wrap its head around yet, but it needs to, because the people that would be most affected by some of these deportations are British kids that stand to lose a parent, British partners that stand to lose a partner.
More than 150 members of Parliament wrote to the government saying the flight should be postponed until recommendations from a review into the Windrush scandal are published. Now, the Home Office insists there's no Windrush link with these deportations. But one of the leaked recommendations from that review is that foreign national offenders who spent most of their lives in the UK should not face automatic deportation. The flight came after an angry debate in the House of Commons on Monday as opposition MPs demanded a rethink. Despite protests inside Parliament and outside Downing Street, the UK government says it will continue to deport foreigners who are serious, persistent offenders. Campaigners say that's not what's happening and they're determined to keep up their legal challenges. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.